Hey there, I am Ben Clifton, and I have the great privilege of leading Apologetics on Mission. Hey, we just got back about a month ago from a wonderful trip to Uganda. We're finally getting around to putting together the highlights video. We've been so busy. So here it is. You'll be able to see the clips here in just a minute, but I wanted to give you kind of a snapshot of what this mission was all about. Number one, it was about connecting with Apologetics Uganda and helping them set up their Apologetics Training Center. Many of you know and supported, and we're so grateful for that. We were able to bring a really nice package of equipment, technology equipment, so that Apologetics Uganda can start producing their own content, start teaching their own courses, and continue to use technology for remote collaboration. So this is really exciting. So thank you again for all of you who supported and prayed for that. We were able to deliver all that, go through a training process, and get them started on building out essentially what will be a very nice studio. So that was great. We were able to bring with us Carrie Smoke and Bridget Golubinski, and it was great to see both of them really excel in doing presentations in the conferences that we did, in the class room settings, and some of the outreaches that we did. And we're grateful to have Bridget on board, serving not only as our administrator, but now she's a lecturer, a presenter, and now a missionary. And she did great. And it's wonderful to connect her. She's fairly young and very much beyond her years in her apologetics training. Be able to connect with the students there that are the same basic age and same stage of life, but really be able to share their respective stories, build relationships. So that was great. So anyway, check out the slideshow and some video clips here. Next up is, at least for me, is Croatia. I'll be leaving in about 3 weeks, and we're excited to be able to do a 3-day workshop in the context of a Christian youth festival that will bring about 1,000 young people from all over the Balkans, and spend 5 days there on the coast of Croatia teaching apologetics. How cool is that? All right, so stay tuned for updates. Hopefully we won't be so late in getting our highlights out. So again, thank you all so much for being part of Apologetics on Mission, making it happen through your prayers, your encouragement, your financial support, everything that has to happen to make a ministry like ours move forward. So, all right, enjoy the rest of the video. Thanks. We always look so bright and chipper on the first leg of these long journeys, but it's always great to be on the ground. There we are in Uganda. One of our first things was at Kampala International University. We got to speak to hundreds of engineering students.
In some of his writings, he actually talks about male relationships and female relationships in very...
So grateful to see Bridget in action. She did a great job on all of her presentations.
Epidemiologist she was. So let's look at this graph. I'm not going to explain it, but she used this graph here to convince.
This was really remarkable to be able to get into the classrooms at Kampala International University and teach on apologetics. We broke out later into smaller groups, and I got to hang out with some electrical engineers, and that was great for me because I am an electrical engineer. And you guys have an exciting life ahead of you as engineers. I have to say that Kampala International University is really diverse. In fact, there's a pretty significant Muslim population in the student body, so it was great to be able to reach out to them with Christian apologetics. We had great turnout for the all-day Saturday Apologetics Conference, met a lot of great new students from Kampala International University who attend ICC. It'd be great to see them get some solid apologetics training. We love the interaction that happens even with these little kids that come, and obviously they're the future. and they're learning apologetics even at 2 or 3. So really fun to see these kids. Q&As are always great. We get to listen to wonderful questions and give answers and get people thinking apologetically. And of course, the graduation ceremonies are always great opportunities for us to congratulate our students. These are all students who have been through our 16 class Introduction to International Apologetics. They've earned a certificate, and it's our opportunity as we give them their certificates to challenge them to say, okay, what's next? How can we help you to use what you've been equipped with? And that's how Apologetics Uganda was founded, on the graduates of these programs. And so we're so thankful that that's a great ministry for them to take the next steps. Bonnie was a great class representative. She gave a wonderful presentation for the graduation, and it was just great to hear her heart and the impact that apologetics is already having on her life. I had the privilege of delivering the Easter Sunday service at ICC, and what a blessing that was. Carrie and Bridget got to give their testimony, and of course that had a lot of apologetics content into it. We can't help it. Okay, this is the room for the Apologetics Uganda studio. And yeah, more to come on this, but this is really exciting. This is what they're building out and equipping with all the technology that we brought. And this will be where they will be producing their own content through their own channels, YouTube and other media platforms, and reaching the broader community of Uganda and Africa with apologetics material that will be from these leaders for Apologetics Uganda. This is so exciting.
Yes. So what have been your highlights so far in your first time?
Yeah. Well, my highlights, there's so many to list. A few would be the conference that we did on Saturday, and also yesterday 2 days ago, getting to hear the testimonies of students and the people here of how apologetics has affected their life and made an impact for both their personal relationship with Jesus and also their fuel for evangelism. I just love hearing even people talking about how they've had questions themselves about their faith. And so this has helped them in their doubts. And also they have friends that they want to share Christ with, and they're hearing objections from, and just praying to God, like, God, please help me to share with this person, and hearing that apologetics is this answered prayer. So that's been really meaningful to me. And also the conference was amazing, getting to talk to people afterwards and getting to see the questions that people ask has been really impactful and helpful for me to know what are the main topics that people want to know about.
Okay. Yeah, so we want to know, for the visit you've had, the time you've had here, what are some of the highlights, the highlights that you've had that were really, that you should actually, you're going home with?
Yes. One highlight is on Friday we visited a prison, and there was hundreds of prisoners there, and another person, myself, proclaimed the gospel of Jesus Christ to prisoners, and at the end there was an altar call, and dozens of men stood up to accept Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior.
Wow.
That was definitely one highlight. And then Saturday on the Apologetics Conference and graduation, just seeing the enthusiasm of young people for apologetics is very impressive.
Wow, wow, wow. So, oh, you saw young people trying to join apologetics
Yes.
and to study apologetics.
Yes.
Yeah, wow, that's
Yes.
awesome.
And one young lady on Sunday afternoon in a more casual environment shared that she had just recently become interested in apologetics and wanted to take the course that starts in November on apologetics. And just seeing that enthusiasm in people really is just wonderful.
Wow.
All day Monday was really, for me, about half of the importance of this trip. So we, over the last couple months, we have been able to raise the funds, purchase the equipment for the Apologetics Uganda Training Center. So that is going to become a major central point for training apologetics, where AOM starts handing the baton of training off to Apologetics Uganda. And they're going to be doing that all over Uganda, but they're going to be starting right here in Ishaka because it's so strategic, with the students coming into KIU, intersecting with ICC, Ishaka Community Church, getting trained, and then being sent out. As many of you know, the vision for Apologetics Uganda to reach the globe with apologetics really was birthed here in Ishaka, Uganda. And it is the perfect situation. God has so ordained that Ishaka Community Church is both a receiving and a sending church. And they get to work with young people, discipling them as they gain the skills for their profession, going to school, but then equipping them to be sent out across Uganda and across Africa and across the world. So we're able to come in and add apologetics to that discipleship, mentorship. So when ICC sends out their disciples, they are equipped with apologetics, and that's great. But in addition to that, we were able to bring a lot of tech equipment so that the voice of Apologetics Uganda can reach way beyond just Ishaka, way beyond even Uganda, but the entire African continent and the world. So they'll be able to we brought cameras, we brought lighting, we brought some great laptops, we brought microphones, all the accessories to be able to do really high quality YouTube podcasts, interviews, remote collaboration, all of that stuff. And so we were able to deliver all that equipment, walk through it, how to set it up. Of course, it's pretty complicated. There's a lot to learn about it, but I'm confident that these leaders will gain the skills, and we've left them with they will not be restricted from an equipment standpoint. So stay tuned. You'll start seeing more and more content being produced by Apologetics Uganda that is going to serve to spread apologetics throughout the region, throughout East Africa, throughout Africa and the world. So thank you all so much for making this possible, for praying with us, for supporting us financially, for encouraging us. We're just so grateful, and looking forward to seeing this fruit that was planted many years ago continue to blossom and to spread new seeds to bear more fruit, always with a goal to make disciples who can make disciples, to really equip them not only with what to believe, but why it's true. That's what we're all about, raising Christian defenders globally. So thank you guys so much. God bless you.